Welcome to Wine by the Case,
where we uncork legal insights one glass at a time. See?
one bottle.
Lowered it.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Yes.
And I do want to start because Chris has the cutest little outfit. I'm just hoping she's not going to mess up the microphone. If you could just stand up,
We'll
just
stand
maybe
up
a
so you can
little.
see it, so
Yeah.
you can see how cute this is. It's a little
It's so
little scarf. It's got the buttons going down.
adorable.
It is adorable.
So we want to start by, during this holiday season, wishing everybody whatever they celebrate, whether it be Christmas, whether it be Kwanzaa or Hanukkah.
There's Diwali, there's solstice, you name it, we celebrate it. Merry everything.
Merry everything.
And we are being merry because we just thought, we needed a little bit more to add to our dazzling personalities.
Chris, because she got me these earrings too. Chris just loves like festive things, and she always brings it, and it's so much fun, and I just love that about her. So,
and
Chris,
I love my sequins.
And she loves her sequins.
And somebody else loves her sequins who we're going to be talking about today.
Who?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Woo! What does she sing?
She sings so much, but she does the with her tongue out. And she did the whole thing of the horse last year for Super Bowl. And she's just funny. She has the nails. She's got the body. She owns everything about herself. And I love her confidence.
She's got the booty that I don't
does.
have.
She's got
My
a booty.
kids always say, you have, I always like one time they were trying to teach me to twerk, and they were like, don't even bother, Mom. You have no rear end to be able to twerk at all. It just looks like I don't know what they said.
Well,
So what's going on?
Megan dresses pretty snazzy. I mean, she's always got on purple satin and feathers and sequins.
I love all of that.
I do too. And again, she struts, she owns it. So I guess
It's about confidence. It is about, a lot of it's about confidence.
It is.
So let's talk about what's going on with the stallion.
So with Thee Stallion here, we had a case in Florida. Because, so many weird
Florida
things
attorneys
happen in Florida. It's just a matter of this is where the particular defendant was located. So she decided to file suit against them in Miami, Florida. This goes back to one of the other things we talked about.
Or it was venue
before.
shopping, but anyway.
No, definitely was purposely picking this because this is a case regarding a little bit of AI,
Okay.
a deep fake, and a porn video.
Oh. This is getting good.
Yeah, a porn video.
It's an AI porn video?
Yep. She's actually not in the video.
Okay.
But again, knowing her style and personality, they just thought people would be into seeing her.
But what was
deepfake
so
porn.
what's in the video? It was AI
and this
porn
very sexually explicit
with her
porn.
in it, with her image
Yes.
in it. Okay. And then and this went viral because I don't remember seeing it. It went viral.
So it didn't go viral per se because it's porn, so it's not going to be on everything. But
it is hardcore porn.
it's hardcore porn.
It's not softcore.
It is
porn.
not softcore porn.
Okay.
And so what happened?
Wait,
here,
where were they? Like, where could you find this?
So they were distributing it again out of Miami, where they were going on.
No,
to
but I
fetish
mean, was it
websites
on?
and
Oh, it
things.
was on
Yeah.
fetish websites.
So
Okay.
apparently, well over 1 million people saw it.
Okay.
Well
So
over a
then
million.
what happens? She sues.
So she's like.
But who does she sue?
So this is where it gets interesting, is because trying to find who's actually distributing something like this. I mean, come on, they're pinging all over the world, this, that, and the other. So she found a individual defendant, and he owned a company. So this is where in
But
court.
what kind of company did he own?
So he owned a media company.
Okay.
So that's how he had access to all these outlets to be able to continue distributing this and making money off of her image when
Her
it's
likeness.
not her. Yes, her in it. But again, I mean, she's something, and I mean that in a good way. She just owns herself, her body. So people wanted to see her
Right,
in
but-
sexually
well, let's
explicit situations.
Back up. So he sues for her.
she-
She sues for him unlawfully or without
Right.
compensation,
And
utilizing
defamation.
her image and defamation. And then
Defamation.
has it already gone? And it went. It was
Yep,
going to court.
Went to a jury. Went to a
Okay.
jury, and it was like probably late November is when the jury heard it, but apparently they issued their verdict.
And for how much?
And so this is where it gets interesting because they issued it based on a couple of different categories. They gave her nominal amounts of money because really when people like her sue for things like this, it's not about the money. It's about the stop it. stop
The
distributing
injunction.
it.
It's an
Yes.
called an injunction.
Yes,
under the
it's
law.
about stop it now,
Yeah.
destroy what you've got, and stop all these channels.
Right.
So she got like 15,000 for something, and 7,000 for something, and 50,000 for something, compensatory damages, punitive damages, that sort of thing.
Well, she could have gotten also her attorney's fees.
So that is still on the table.
Okay.
Is the attorney's fees are over $1 million.
I would assume so.
Over $1 million.
I would assume
So because the jury gave her nominal amounts of money, could they did that because they're like, you know, again, I mean, again, when you have Megan's
But how
confidence-
much was the verdict for?
So the verdict, like I said, was like 100-something thousand total.
Okay, with the injunction.
So what is interesting though
Yeah.
is who it's against. So this is where I'm like, oh, for God's sakes, because the woman can afford a good attorney.
Right.
Apparently, the attorney made a strategic decision and is not going to be happy with how it played out because the defendant is saying, well, he's a media company.
Who is a media company?
The defendant.
The defendant's a media company, and why did the attorney make a strategic?
Because with defamation, they have different limits on what you can do with a media company.
Right. But who made the wrong strategic decision?
Megan Thee Stallions, because on the jury instructions, she didn't try and separate that out. So her attorney should have done that.
Got it.
Regardless, for her,
I don't
it
know
was
if
about
that's
the
the
money.
case because there's joint and severable for a lot of these things, which
Right.
doesn't much matter. You don't have to carve it out. So I don't necessarily think
But
that was
apparently
a
for
bad
defamation
thing.
in media companies, it's a whole different thing. That's why when you sue the National Enquirer and you're Tom Cruise, that's why they sue for $1.
Right.
Because they're not going to get the money. It has a cap, this, that, and the other.
Right.
But again, she didn't sue for the money.
Right.
Ultimately, she
But
didn't sue
this
for the money.
brings up a very good thing that's going on right now with AI because this
Deepfakes.
is going to become a huge issue
Mm-hmm.
having to do with not just people as successful or well known as Tom Cruise, as you previously mentioned, or somebody of that well-known caliber, because it could, and especially if we're in the arena of porn, because now, you know, what pops into my mind is if you're dating somebody and it obviously, if they
Revenge.
put out
Right, revenge porn,
that's
yep.
revenge porn, but could it qualify under revenge porn if they did an AI version, which wasn't you?
Exactly.
Does that qualify under revenge porn? Does it qualify under cyber stalking? Will it qualify? And I'm
sorts of
not
good
so
stuff like
sure
that.
a lot of those laws have yet to
They haven't gotten there yet.
incorporate that thing, and it may be limited because her thing is your likeness, and obviously even us plain people, if somebody's utilizing your likeness to generate money, there is a claim for that. You don't have to be famous.
Right.
Now, obviously, the level of damages could be smaller than if you're famous because, like you said, a lot of people bought that porn.
They paid for it. Mm-hmm.
They bought it and paid for it, whereas, I don't know, if Chris and I, they did that and they put us in a porn, I don't know how many other than our husbands would buy it, but, so I don't know what our damages would be, but...
Don't forget, what's the response when someone says you look familiar to me? I used to do porn.
So, I mean, this is, what do we got going on wine-wise?
So the fact that this is where, again, having money, having Megan Thee Stallion's money is important because the two of us could not afford the $1 million worth of lawyers.
Well, that's why and Chris and I have said this before, when we get potential clients to call up and they're like, and they will come out of the gate, I want to sue for defamation. And I always say to them, defamation is a rich woman's game.
Yeah, it is.
And you're going to be paying me or her hourly to do that. And it can cost, in this case, it was $1 million. But we are definitely talking a lot of times it's going to be over $100,000 for you to pursue that. So, that's why we call it the rich man's game.
But we appreciate the fact.
We call it the rich woman's game.
Yes, it's the rich person's game.
Person.
But that's what we thought. The destroyer wine here was perfect because Megan went out, did battle, and destroyed them. Again, the verdict itself is an exciting part. It's good. I mean, she got the stuff, but the attorney's fees is the is the kicker.
Well, I mean, I think it's kind of like when Napster, what was it? What they first went after Napster.
Yeah.
I think it's setting a precedent.
It is setting a precedent.
So this bottle is really pretty,
Yes.
and the cool thing is the cork has the same. I don't want to get up, but
winky,
has the
snarky
same thing.
Little face, like I
This
got you.
is so cute. This would be so cute to I don't know what you would.
No,
use
but we could just picture Megan going, "I got you, bitches." I mean, because that's who she is. She is not afraid, and she did not back down.
Look, I've trained Chris well. Do you see? She's
Little,
not
like I said, one
coordinating.
glass at a time.
She hasn't. She's giving me a sipper,
Now,
as my father would say.
This is actually inexpensive, but it's from Napa.
How much?
Guess. Make you guess.
$9.99.
A little less.
$7.99.
$6.99.
From where? Where'd you get this? Where'd you get this?
Are you ready for this?
Where?
Aldi.
So I have to say, I actually like this, and because it's smooth,
Yeah.
it's not tonic, it's not sharp on the back end, it doesn't taste like prunes. I actually would drink this.
I would have thought this was a $30 bottle.
And the bottle is beautiful. The cork is gorgeous. It has a cork. It's not a twist off. And I have to say, I would give this an 8.
I
And I would only give it an 8 because you told me it was $6.99.
I would have thought this
You
was.
told me it was 100. I would probably give it a 9.
But again, this tastes like a $29 to $40 bottle. It's a good.
This is good.
It's a
Look,
good
I'm drinking the whole
from-
thing.
Yeah, it's a good from Napa. So again, Aldi. Who would have thought? But the bottle, of course, got me. I'm like, no, that little snarky little wink is like.
But we
Make it
want to
happen.
say for the holidays, don't go spend time with your family members and be snarky. But you could bring this great bottle of wine. Nobody will know it's $6.99.
They won't. It's too
I would
good.
put it in a nice, beautiful, they'll probably velvet bag. Bring
Yes.
it to dinner.
Uh-huh.
It's really
the
good.
the cork itself. I mean,
Yeah.
think of how many bottles we've had where we're like the cork sucks.
For $6.99, you could probably bring 6 of these. But anyways, and we want to say that we want to wish everybody a healthy, happy holiday. Enjoy your family.
Enjoy your family, and again, when you see somebody really famous allegedly in a compromising position, nowadays you have to ask: is it AI?
Well, nowadays, you have to ask if it's AI. But when you're sitting at dinner with your family, you might want to say, "Can I AI them?" I don't know. Happy holidays, everybody.